flabbergasted. I do not know what's going on. Oh my god. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name's Ken and I'm a lover of all things music, film, television, literature, and all things pop culture in general. So today, we're reacting to Miss Lana Del Ray. So here's the thing. I am not a Lana Del Ray fan. To be honest, because I'm going to be very honest with you guys, me and her just don't connect. I appreciate her artistry. I think she is very talented. I do like her music, I guess. Bruh. It's just, I get a little bored. Also, just her style of writing, very, very poetic. Don't always understand it. Like, it sounds nice. I don't really know what she'd be talking about. Which, yeah, I'm an English major. I should know. But I don't, okay? Got my lemonade here like always, you know. Love lemonade. But there is a reason I'm reacting to this album today, because if I just really did not like her music, I wouldn't be here. I did check out her last album when it came out, Norman fucking Rockwell. I appreciated it. I didn't go back to it much besides Fuck Yeah, I Love You. That song I love. That's my song. Me and her really bonded with that song. But what I did get from Norman fucking Rockwell is, like I said, the appreciation for Lana. So I'm curious to see if maybe today, with another Lana album, I can become a Lana fan. So let's get this trial started and see where we end up. So the album is called Chemtrails Over the Country Club. This is, I believe, Lana's 6th album, and let's talk about the cover. So it's black and white. She's sitting with a whole bunch of other women. I know some people had an issue with this cover. I can see why, especially considering some of the things involving Lana's past, but I do think overall the cover is pretty. It intrigues me. I like it. It looks more like a happier side of Lana, because I'm not saying this, I'm just saying, you know, what the general public be saying. Lana comes off as like depressed all the time, and that's the type of music she makes. But here she looks happy. Maybe this is like a woman empowerment album. I don't know. Let's find out together. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited. I didn't expect to feel this way because, like I said, my history with Lana. But I'm getting good vibes off of this. It's not a very long album. I mean, depends who you are. Some people would consider a 45-minute album long, but the fact that it's 11 songs to me, I think it's tolerable. As long as none of the songs on this album are, you know, like 6-7 minutes. But we'll see where we go. But before we get into this video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. That would really help me and my channel grow, and I really want to grow, you know? I genuinely want to become a Lana fan. I want to get into her music because I see all of you who love her. I hear parts of why you love her. Like, I understand it. I just want to feel it for myself, you know? So I'm down to check out all Lana's work. I want to get into the vibe that is Lana Del Ray. So subscribe so we can do that together. You guys can help take me on that journey. Maybe you guys can show me what I would like in her discography. So yeah, like and subscribe. It's very important. Would really appreciate it. Now, let's get into the album. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with track 1. It's titled White Dress. Seems like it could be maybe a romantic song. I would want that from Lana. Maybe like angelic, beautiful. That's what the name is giving me. By the way, for this whole video, if I'm looking down a lot, I'm trying to read the lyrics as well so I can, you know, actually understand what she's saying, hopefully. Like I said, I'm really trying my best to give Lana a proper chance. I'm not being biased. I want to really engulf myself in this project. So now, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, we commence with White Dress. I love a piano. It's my favorite instrument, so she already has me there. That's actually really beautiful. I was not expecting that. What the fuck is going on? How far are we in this song? Like, we just started. How far? I have no idea how far we are. We're literally just right in the beginning of the chorus, and I can already say this is my favorite Lana Del Ray song I've ever heard. I'm really into it. She sounds beautiful. I'm trying to see where the story's going right now. It sounds like she's reflecting on old times, maybe. She's feeling stressed, the weight on the world on her shoulders, you know. I'm surprised how much I like this already. This is giving me really high hopes for the album, so let's just continue. I'm enjoying this. Oh, I like the way that she's choosing to deliver her words. Lana fans, please let me know, is Lana the type of artist who writes about her own life, or does she write about other people's lives and just different stories, like a folklore Evermore type of situation? Or is she more like the standard, I write about my own life type of person? Let me know. Because so far, this song sounds personal, like this is about her. But I don't know. The way that she's singing, it's like she's really evoking emotion. It sounds like she's just, like I said, she's reflecting, but like she's in a really sad place, like almost like she just reached her breaking point. She can't believe where she is now, and she's just looking back on the past, like, how did I end up here? Like, is it worth it? Was I in a better place then? What's going on? Am I happy with where I am in life right now? And just the way that she's choosing to sing this song is really getting that message across. Oh, Lana, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was not expecting to come in. Like, I know I said in the intro, maybe I'll become a Lana fan. I didn't actually think I was gonna become a Lana fan in this video. But right now, Lana. Let's continue. Well, she's using her voice really, really good. Wow. Okay. I really, really actually enjoyed that song. Wow. I actually wish that song was a little longer. Like, I was just so, like, into it. Like, hypnotized me. How long was that song? So I really sat here and said, Lana, I don't want 6 to 7 minute songs. Granted, this is not that technically, but it is 5.5 minutes. To be more specific, it's 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Lana, I eat my words. You just made me listen to a 5 minute and 33 second song and tell you that I wish it would have been longer. Oh, Lana, what are you doing to me? What happened in my life that now I'm suddenly relating to Lana and just falling in love with her music? I'm flabbergasted. I do not know what's going on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, anyway, let's talk about the outro. I noticed something with the outro. So she said It made me feel like a god. It kind of makes me feel like maybe I was better off. I'm not sure what she's referring to. You guys will have to let me know. The way I'm interpreting it is maybe she's saying like when she was a waitress, she felt like she had control of her own life. She felt like she was in charge. Whereas now, being where she is now, you know, the Lana Del Ray in the music industry, she feels maybe like she has to fight for her place. Like people keep trying to control her. I don't know. That's the vibe that I'm getting, where she's saying it made me feel like a god. Maybe I was better off. So yeah, I don't know. But the way I'm interpreting it, I like that message. It's almost like be careful what you wish for. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. That's the type of song that this is to me. Wow. I really like that. I'm expecting this to be at the top of my list. Lana, if you have something better on here, if you have something that's gonna make me feel the way I did about this song, Lana, we're gonna have to move in together. We're gonna be roommates. That's it. Send me your merch. We're about to be Lana fans up in this household. Now we're on to track 2, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. I did watch the music video for this song, so I did hear it, but that was when it came out. I only watched it one time. I thought the video was nice from what I remember. So yeah, I honestly don't remember how this song sounds at all, so it's almost gonna be like it's new. Title track, let's go.
With you, my sweet love, there's nothing wrong. Take out your turquoise and all of your jewels. Go to the market, the kids' swimming pool.
Okay, again, I have no clue what she's singing about. I'm reading the lyrics. The point is not clicking yet. Hopefully I'll get it. But what I can say so far about Lana, based off Norman fucking Rockwell and White Dress and at the beginning of Chemtrails Over the Country Club, I really do enjoy the way she delivers her lyrics. Her style of singing, I really enjoy that. I think that it's very creative, it's unique, and she adds a really nice twist to the way she says her words, the way that they flow together. It's very poetic. I like that part. This song so far is giving me very much just like similar to the last song, reflections on life. Taking you back to a time before where we are now, how I felt back then. What did I think my life was gonna be versus where we are now? Simpler times versus the complexities going on in our head present day. Still not sure what the song is about, but that's the vibe I'm getting from it. From the production style and some of the lyrics too. Like where she's talking about stuff that happened in the past, like we laugh about nothing after summer gets cool, I'm not bored, I'm not happy, and the title lyric, watching the chemtrails over the country club, like that's what we used to do. Simpler times. I like that she's incorporating these lyrics, you're born in December and I'm born in June, and my Cancer is sun and my Leo is moon. I like when writers include like character details in their work like that. I find it really helps you feel like you know the character, feel connected to them. Like, even though it's as simple as the month they were born, their star sign, it's like, this is a real person. Even if it's not, this is like you're building them up to be a real person. You know, you guys know what I'm trying to say? I like that ending. I really like that. That song wasn't White Dress for me, but it was still really good. It felt very soothing. Like, just where I am in my life right now, so far this album is really speaking to me. It's really making me feel understood, and like I can relate to what Lana's saying. Like, yeah, we're totally different people. She's talking more about coming from nada to stardom, and I'm not in stardom, but just the concept overall of just reminiscing on your past and where you are now today. I really can get behind that. Now we're on to track number 3, Tulsa Jesus Freak. Interesting title, Lana. I have no idea what this is gonna sound like, what she's gonna be saying, so let's just get into it. Hand my man, I like that. I love when she does that with her voice. She's so creative with the way that she chooses to deliver her lyrics. I can't get over it. It sounds so good each and every time, no matter how she does it. Is Lana a religious person? Okay. I like that one, but I don't know if I like him more than Chemtrails Over the Country Club or not. Like, I'm on the fence. It's in the middle. I did like that this song was more romantic and it was kind of sexy with the whole, like, keep that bottle at your hand, my man, you know what I'm saying? Find your way back to my bed again, sing me like a Bible hymn. Now we're on to track number 4, Let Me Love You Like a Woman. Now, Lana, I'm gay, so I don't know what it's like to be loved by a woman, because that's not something I have wanted as of recent, you know. So, teach me.
I come from a small town, how about you? I don't care where, as long as you're with me, and I'm with you, and you let me love you like a woman, let me hold you like a baby, talk to me in poems and songs.
That's how you like to talk, Lana, we know.
Maybe bittersweet, I guess I could manage if you stay. It's just if you do, I can't see myself having any fun.
So far what I'm getting from this song is Lana really loves this person, but like she said, she can manage if they stay. But if they do, she's not gonna have any fun. So it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, I can live without you. I'm my own person. I could do my own things. But I kind of like it better when you're around. You make my life just a little bit better, you know?
Let me be who I'm meant to be. Talk to me in songs and poems. Don't make me be bittersweet. Hold you like a baby. Take you to infinity. Let me hold you like a one-night. Take you to infinity. Talk about good days. We could get out something to.
She sounds lovely.
Let me count the ways. Don't make me be bittersweet. Let me love you like a woman.
So that song, look, I can, just from hearing it, I can say that that song felt special, but it feels like I'm not fully appreciating right now. But in the future, I feel like when I go back and listen to this song out of context from the album and just listen to it on its own, I think I would really, really enjoy it more and really get into it. But right now, just where we're going in the album, it wasn't my favorite so far. But I wouldn't say necessarily that it's my least favorite either. It's just I'm conflicted on how I feel about it. I just need a little bit more time with this song just to fully get a feel of it. And by the time I do my ranking of this video, which by the end of this video will be on the screen somewhere, I think you guys will see how I like it. Now we're on to track number 5, Wild at Heart.
What would you do if I told you you made me crazy to see your pretty pics on Sunset Boulevard? So I smoke cigarettes just to understand the smog. I love you lots like
Okay. I kind of like that lyric where she's like, I smoke cigarettes just to understand the smog. So the way I'm taking it is more like there's so much pollution in the world. So she has to smoke cigarettes to feel closer to everybody. Like she's contributing it to it too, you know?
What?
Did she just say Insta thoughts? Lana, I love you lots like polka dots. You're killing me more than coffee pots and Insta thoughts with every drop I pour. Let's dissect that a little. So basically, what I'm getting from that is maybe she has almost like an addiction to, like the same way somebody can be addicted to coffee and they just, it's part of their daily routine. They love coffee so much, but it's not necessarily good for them. And the way people go on social media and they see what she calls Insta thoughts, and it's like you shouldn't view them to get a sense of your own self-worth because it's going to bring you down in the end because you can't live up to what you're seeing on the screen. And then you're setting unrealistic expectations for yourself, which, like she says, is killing you. So whoever this person or thing she's singing about is causing her more harm than the things she does every day, like drink coffee and go on social media.
it brought me here to you.
Oh, she sounds lovely.
I left Calabasas, escaped all the
Okay.
oceans in the dark.
We're building up more here.
Wild at heart. If you love me, 'cause I'm wild at heart. Time after time, I think about leaving, but you know that I never do just 'cause you keep me believing. I love you lots despite the odds.
Hold on. Is she referring to herself in the music industry here? Because she's saying, what would you do if I wouldn't sing for them no more? Skip, skip, skip. Time after time I think about leaving, but you know that I never do just because you keep me believing. I feel like here she might be saying like, there's times where she thinks about giving this life up, especially that theme goes with this album where she's saying like, maybe this isn't the life for me. Maybe this was like a dream that I should have never achieved because she's not fully happy with where she is right now. But at the end of the day, she can never give it up because it is what she loves to do, and the people who support her, her fans, she wants to keep doing it for them because they believe in her so much and have her back.
And in the worst of times, you saw the best of me, and that's why I stay here with you. The cameras have flashes, they cause the car crashes, but I'm not a star. If you love me,
I really like that lyric. The cameras have flashes, they cause the car crashes, but I'm not a star. It's like, you know, the paparazzi and how they chase you down, but to her, she's not a star. Like, that's not the type of person that she is. So, like, yeah, she has this career and she's technically a star by the book. She doesn't feel like that to her, and she doesn't want whoever she's with to feel that way, I guess. That's how I'm taking it. So maybe she's saying something like, regardless of the paparazzi and the world and how everybody views her, whoever she's with, her person, she doesn't want them to view her that way. She doesn't want to be a star in their eyes. She just wants them to love her for her. Like she said, if you love me, you'll love me because I'm wild, wild at heart. That's the reason she wants them to love her. For who she is on the inside, for her heart. Not for who she is as Lana Del Ray, the artist.
baby, I'm
And with the ending changing the you to they, if they love me, they'll love me because I'm mod at heart. Maybe she's referring back to her fans as well, where it's like her fans love her for her rather than what the media makes her out to be. I don't know. That's just the way I'm interpreting the song, but I did actually really enjoy this song. I like the way that she chose to sing it, but also just there's some really interesting lyrics here that I really did enjoy. So this one is going to be towards the top of my list for sure. Now we're officially halfway through the album. We're on track number 6, Dark But Just a Game.
It's dark, but just a game. That's what he would say to me. Sweet or whatever, baby. A pretty little fool. To make exceptions to the rule. Just walk around like you and me this way. I'll stay the same. No rose left on the vines. Don't even want what's mine, much less the fame. It's dark, but just a game.
That's interesting. What I'm getting from this song so far is the same message I keep seeing her singing about throughout the album so far, which is her reflecting on the past, reflecting on where she is now, and singing about how she doesn't want the fame that she has. Like I said, this isn't what she imagined it to be, but now that she's here, she's saying, yeah, this industry is dark, but to her it's just a game. She's not going to change no matter how many times the media, no matter how many times society tell her she needs to change. She's never going to do that. She's going to stay true to who she is. She's going to be authentic the whole way through. And even if that costs her everything, she's staying true to herself.
It's dark, but just a game.
Interesting transition.
Like a symphony.
So far, I'm liking the production of this song. It gives me very, like, slinky vibes. Like, you just want to, like, stroll to it.
Making out in the parking lot. They keep changing all the time. The best ones lost their minds, so I'm not gonna change. I'll stay the same. What's mine, much less the fame.
I love the way she sings that. That's my favorite part.
But just a game. Just.
I think it's interesting that she chose to end the song without finishing this line. I wonder if just based on how much she's singing about this topic throughout the album, maybe she doesn't feel like it's a game and that's just what she's telling herself, because why else would she not... Like, that's the only way I can justify her leaving out the "it's just a game" part of the last lyric, unless it's just purely a stylistic choice she went for. Because if she did it for the reason I'm thinking, then the way she keeps singing about fame throughout the album, how she doesn't want it and all of that, and how life was simpler before, it doesn't sound like she really thinks that this is a game. It's like she really doesn't like it. She's really not happy. She's trying to push through it, but this isn't the life that she thought she wanted. The life that she thought she wanted isn't the life that she actually wants now. It wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So here in this song, she keeps saying, yeah, it sucks, but it's just a game. I'm not going to change. I'm strong. But in the end, maybe she isn't as strong as she's making herself out to be, and she really is just cracking under the pressure of the industry. Interesting thought. Next, we have track number 7, Not All Who Wander Are Lost. Where are you wandering to, Lana?
I've been wearing the same damn clothes for 3 damn days.
Did you shower?
You say you got my name on your tattoo. Opening up doors, pulling out just look at you. Others who wander are lost. Not others who wander are lost. Too much time to think. The best seasons of all is you buy yourself a drink. Cause every time I said no, it wasn't quite what I mean. if you know what I mean.
She said meat.
Pulling out the chains, something dark's look at you. Not all those who wander, all those who wander, all those who wander are lost.
Is this the outro? I like this. Maybe it was the bridge. Okay, so with that song, it was putting me to sleep. Let me explain. It just sounded very much almost like a lullaby, the way she kept saying, not all those who wander are lost, not all those who wander are lost. And the way she sang it, it just sounded so like relaxing and just like, I want to go to sleep. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. This song was very comforting. It felt like a nice snuggle in your blanket type of song. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. And what I'm getting from it is like, her and her partner are one and the same. They understand each other, and just because they're wandering around together doesn't mean they lost. They get each other. They don't need everybody else to get them. So it might seem to the world that they're lost, they don't know what they're doing, they're just roaming the earth, but they understand each other. They want to be doing what they're doing. They're happy with doing what they're doing. Now we're on to track number 8, Yosemite. Okay, I'm liking the guitar so far.
Seasons may change. You feel I'm invincible.
That's sweet.
Just like I wanted. No more candle in the wind.
Didn't she talk about Candle in the Wind in one of the earlier songs?
I did it for you. You did it for me. We did it for the right reasons. Seasons will turn. The world it will turn. The only thing we'll turn is the pages of all the poems we burn.
So far this song is really beautiful, it's really romantic, I'm really liking it. What I'm getting from it is Lana saying that her and her partner, they're changing. But just because they change doesn't mean that the relationship has to change. It's almost like they're changing as individuals, but that doesn't change what they have together. So what they have together as a relationship is intact, it's always going to be intact no matter how much they change. That's not going to affect what they have together. So that's a nice sentiment, because a lot of times I think people get worried that like when people start to change in a relationship, they're going to grow apart and that means the end. But here's Lana saying that doesn't have to be the end. As people, we constantly change. We're always going to change. We evolve. But that doesn't mean that our relationship can't be intact through that. Like, she really loves this person really loves her. There's no reason why they have to separate just because they keep growing as people.
It's not like I'm invisible, like I was before. No more burning at both ends.
Okay, so what I'm getting from that part of the song, Lana's changing, but this person doesn't make her feel unseen or like she's losing him. It's like this person makes Lana feel secure, comfortable, happy. So she doesn't feel so alone in this world anymore. She has this person, and like she said, everything is happening how she always wanted. She feels invincible. It's just like she wanted. She's not a candle in the wind anymore, just going out with the wind. The flame's not going out, her being the flame. She's not invisible, and she's not like she was before, burning at both ends. So because of the person, her world is no longer imploding.
For me, we did it for the right reasons. I remember watching how green was my valley.
I like this more like speaking, even though she's singing. This is more like speaking the way that she's doing it, and I like that for the bridge. It adds a different layer to the song. So in the chorus, she keeps saying, we've done it for fun, we've done it for free. I showed up for you, you showed up for me. We did it for the right reasons. We did it for the right reasons. I feel like she's saying that while they're changing for themselves and for each other at the same time. So like they're not putting themselves first. They're really caring about each other's needs and each other's wants and being considerate of that. It's not just, I'm Lana, I put Lana first every single time. I only care about Lana wants. Lana's gonna get what she wants. No, she's saying to whoever she's singing about, my person romantically, my friend, my whatever, my cup of coffee, whatever you are, while we both change, we're doing it together. As long as we're thinking about each other and being there for each other, then we're doing everything right. This is the right reason. That was a very sweet song. Like, you couldn't really connect that to anything. I know I tend to make it about, like, she's singing about a romantic person, which she could be. I don't know Lana's life that much to know if she's in a relationship or not. But you can really connect, especially that song, to a whole bunch of things, whether it's romantic, platonic. Really, it's just about that feeling of being there for another person, and you guys both always have each other's back no matter what. No matter what happens in the world, no matter how much the world changes, you both change. You guys will always be there for each other, and there's just no selfishness in this relationship. Because a lot of people say you always have to put yourself first, which is true to a certain extent, but it crosses the line a little when you putting yourself first means you don't consider your people in your life, their feelings at all. Like, I feel like what Lana's saying here is, in order to have like a healthy, lasting, keyword lasting relationship, you both equally have to put the work in to be just a little selfless. What Lana's saying, and what I kind of agree with, is like, you don't always have to put yourself first, or maybe not that you don't have to put yourself first, but maybe you can share that first place spot with somebody else if they're doing the same for you. As long as that dedication and care is being reciprocated, everything is good. Now, if they're not, don't let no toxic relationship ruin you. I'm not saying that. But if the person is matching what you're putting into the relationship and it's 50-50 equal, then it's okay. Now we're on to track number 9, Breaking Up Slowly. This is the shortest song on the album.
Breaking up slowly is a hard thing to do. I love you only, but it's making me blue. So don't send me flowers.
That does not sound like Lana. Because this song doesn't say it's featuring anybody, but like, that does not sound like Lana. Don't know who she is. You see, now that sounds like Lana.
George got arrested out on the lawn. We might be breaking up after this song. Will he still love me long after I'm gone?
I like that little run that she did. So if I'm understanding what the song is saying, I really like it. Both of them are singing about a relationship that's dying slowly. So you know the breakup is coming, but instead of just pulling the band-aid and separating, you see what once was like shiny and new, burning golden, it's now fading away. And that person that you love so much, that care and love and it's us together against the world forever, that relationship, that energy is dissipating, is falling apart, and you know the end is coming, but you can't get yourself to just yank the chain. So you're just watching you guys break up slowly, which is the hardest way to go.
Breaking up slowly, that's hard to do. Breaking up slowly is a hard thing to do. I love you only, and it's making me blue. But it's the right thing to do.
I would definitely go back to that song. That one is towards the top of my list as well. I don't know exactly. It sounds like they were singing about a real couple. I don't know who that couple was. I don't know who those people were. But the concept of it about breaking up slowly and how that hurts, and you just want the other person to like stop trying, just both let the relationship go as much as it hurts because that's what's best for both of you. I like that. Now we're on to the penultimate track, track number 10. 10, Dance Till We Die.
Covering Johnny and I'm dancing with John. Stevie's calling on the telephone.
I have a feeling we're not dancing to this.
But God, it feels good not to be alone. In the middle of the night, to the Louisiana two-step high and bright. And we won't say when, we won't ask why.
Oh, that sounded so good, Lana.
Time's not just a fruit. It's my daughter's chosen name.
I don't get the poetry there.
We won't say when, we won't ask why.
I love that part. She sounds so good.
Stop dancing till we die.
I'm still not sure what this song is about. Yeah, I can't figure it out.
I went down Woodside.
Ooh, she sounds good.
Out of city, had money, killing it, talking shit. Jones said she was gonna quit. Tearing it up at the end from Caribbean to
This bridge has a different vibe to it. I like it for Lana. It kind of gives me like smooth rock and roll type of vibes. I really quite enjoyed that song, but I can't make out what it was about. So please, guys, help me. Help me interpret this song. Tell me how you guys interpret this song. Has Lana said anything about what this song is about? I'm a little confused. But overall, it sounded very beautiful, especially the part where she says, and we won't say when, we won't ask why. The way she sings why is just so, it touches my soul. I really like that. I'm gonna listen to this song again. I really love the bridge. I felt like that was very different for Lana, and I really like that sound for her. Maybe she should make more music in that style. It sounded really good. Overall, it was one of the better songs for me on the album, and I'm excited to tell you guys my thoughts on the album. There's some stuff I want to get into, but before we do that, we still got one more track, track number 11, the final track on this album, For Free. The way I just said that reminded me of Taylor Swift Beautiful Quote. Anyway, track number 11, For Free, featuring Zella Day and Weyes Blood. This is the only song on the album that is credited a feature, because I know that track number 9 had a feature, but it's not saying it there, so we're just track number 11. The title also gives me like when JoJo Siwa back on Dance Moves when she was like, and I want that for free, and that for free, and that for free, and that for free. Yeah. And then Kira made fun of her. Don't get me started on Dance Moms. We could go all day. When the girls were making fun of her for the way that she said it. They had nothing to do with the video, but just because For Free makes me think of that. As you guys can know, I word stumble a lot. Like, my speech is not perfect. So, why they made fun of JoJo? Why they did that? If any of you watch Dance Moms, let's talk about it down below, because as unrelated to the video that was, that's what anytime I hear For Free, that's what I think about. Ugh, JoJo Siwa is amazing. She deserves so much love. I hope Lana thinks the same about JoJo. hear clarinet, I think of Squidward. My man.
I play for fortunes and those velvet curtain calls.
The piano sounds so sweet in the background. Nice and simple.
And too gentle
The harmonizing, it sounds great.
Nobody stopped to hear him.
Ooh.
Though he played so sweet and high.
Whoever's singing this part, I really like their voice.
TV, so they passed his music by.
Oh, I really like that song. So Lana's part was talking about how she plays for fortunes on those velvet curtain calls. She got black limousines and two gentlemen who are escorting me through these halls, and I'll play if you got the money or if you're a friend of me. So basically, the lifestyle that Lana and these other musicians have is like they have to play almost not for the art, but when they perform, they're doing it for the money and for the people around them to maintain the lifestyle that they have now. Whereas then the other person who sings after her is talking about how this one-man band, nobody stopped to hear him. He played sweet and high. His song is like amazing. He's talented. He has all the making to be a great musician, but just because he's never been on a TV, they pass his music by. They don't pay any attention to him because he doesn't have the fame or notoriety that make people care about him and his music, even though he's just as talented, if not more, than the people who are playing for sold out stadiums and stuff. I mean, it's true there's a lot of great musicians in this world who never get the acclaim that they deserve. So I really do feel that message and I understand it. I mean, it's a really rough, cutthroat, racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, everything wrong, that everything other than putting up straight white men, yeah, is that type of business. We can change it one day at a time. So with that being said, we reached the conclusion of this album. Let me share with you my thoughts. This album was very good, actually. I actually really did enjoy it. Do I like this more than Norman fucking Rockwell, since that's the only album I heard from her and it was her last? I don't know. I would have to listen to Norman fucking Rockwell again. But I do like both albums, and I will be checking this album out again, and I know that for sure there are some songs that I'm going to be listening to frequently. I will for sure go back to White Dress. I will listen to Chemtrails Over the Country Club again. You know what? Tulsa Jesus Freak, I don't know. And Let Me Love You Like a Woman. Those two, I feel like I need to hear more, so I will listen to them again. It's just, I don't know if they're at the top of my list yet. I gotta see. Wild at Heart, I would definitely go back to. Dark But Just a Game. Not All Who Wander Are Lost, I would put on if I'm like tired and just want a lullaby to fall asleep to. That doesn't make it a bad thing. That's just the way I would like to listen to it. Yosemite, I would definitely go back to. Breaking Up Slowly. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I like this album more than Norman fucking Rockwell. I think that this was actually a really good album. I like the theme of it. I like the length of it. I feel like everything worked for this album. The only thing is, so this is my commentary on most Lana albums. Well, I've only heard two, but just Lana as an artist in general. So we know her music tends to be slower, it's very poetic, very old school, it's a vibe, which works. It works for her, it works for her voice, she sounds great, which I would never take that away from Lana. She does sound great. And she is a good songwriter. She just writes in a very poetic way that I don't always understand, but I'm trying my best to. I feel like I got a very good sense on most of the songs on here. But my one thing with it is it just feels a little like one-dimensional. Which, don't get me wrong, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Especially for this album, it kind of worked more for me because it was 11 tracks rather than however long Norman fucking Rockwell was. So with 11 tracks, it's like okay, but there's points in the album where I get really tired and just drained because it's like, these are all beautiful songs. I'm really enjoying them individually, but listening to them back to back to back, I just get a little tired, which maybe it's just training, like your ears got to train to it. Because, for example, Folklore by Taylor Swift, that's how a lot of people feel about that album, but you can't, I mean, you can try, but you'll be wrong to say that it's a bad album. That album is amazing, but it's a very slower paced album that you have to get used to listen to it as a whole. And I feel like that's basically the same thing for Lana's music in general. But the difference between Folklore and this to me is that Folklore was more like a story. So it's like I want to listen to it as a whole because I want to see the story play out, right? Where this feels like, for the most part, we're talking about pretty much the same issue, the same themes throughout the whole album. So I feel like I could just hear a handful at a time. I don't need to hear the whole album through. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's not a diss to her at all. That's not a diss to her album. That's just how I feel. I feel like I wouldn't want to sit here and listen to her whole album through. I would rather just listen to it in chunks. I feel like that's the way I can best enjoy Lana's music. But yeah, you know what? I honestly really did enjoy this album though. You saw the amount of songs I listed. I listed pretty much almost every song on the album that I'm gonna go back and listen to. Frequently at that. So I'm genuinely curious to hear her other albums now. Because if I heard 2, this was her 6th, I believe. So let's say Norman fucking Rockwell was her 5th. That means she has 4 other albums I haven't heard. I want to hear those albums and get into her more because, you know what? I'm not a Lana stan, but I think I am now a Lana fan. Woo! I'm excited to hear her future projects. I'm curious to see if her other albums are as, like, consistent on a theme as this one was, if they're more diverse in range. Yeah, I just want to see what else has she put out, you know? So if you guys want to see that from me, let me know down below. I never thought I would actually be this excited to check out Lana Del Ray, so this is a huge shocker to me. I did not think this would be happening. Yeah, this video was just a huge shock. So with that being said, before you click off this video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it, as well as turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload, which is quite frequently. And yeah, do it so we can stick around together, check out more Lana's work, watch me grow as a Lana fan, watch me experience her music for the first time, because you guys all got that opportunity. I am a clean slate. Honestly, besides Norman fucking Rockwell, which I honestly probably listened to most of those songs only like twice, I've never, besides Fuck It, I Love You, Doing Time, I think is the other song I listened to a good amount. But besides that, I haven't ever heard any other Lana song except for the one from that movie, The Great Gatsby, right? Young and Beautiful. And one time my friend tried to play me a Lana song, I don't know which one it was, but yeah. Honestly, if I heard it, I would probably not even remember that I heard it before. So yeah, I would like to check out her past albums, maybe from her first one to her most recent, besides Norman fucking Rockwell, which even then, I think after I hear all her older works, I would want to go back to Norman fucking Rockwell and see if maybe I like it even more now that I would be accustomed to her sound and the pace of the music, you know? So yeah, if that's something you want to see, let me know down below. I would greatly appreciate you subscribing. It would mean the world to me. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and peace out. Thank you, Lana, for making me a fan.